Welcome back to day 4. The last 2 days have been difficult as we have faced the truth about what is acceptable worship in the eyes of God. But as always, God's correction is always for our good, and today we will look at how we can expect God to respond to us when we seek Him as He desires. And these promises apply not just to us as individuals, but they apply to the people of God as a group as well. So we're going to start with verses 8 and 9 of Isaiah 58. Promise of God. Then your light will break forth like the dawn, and your healing will quickly appear. Then your righteousness will go before you, and the glory of the Lord will be your rear guard. Then you will call, and the Lord will answer. You will cry for help, and He will say, Here am I. I think these are amazing verses of promise. I've put them in my own words, and I'd suggest to you that you might like to do the same thing. So this is what I wrote. God will light up your life. God will heal your soul. You will enjoy righteousness. That's right relationships with God, right relationships with other people, and a right relationship with yourself. The glory of God will follow you. And when you pray, God will answer with the sweetest answer He can ever give, and that is, Here am I. I love that last one particularly, because the idea is if God is present, then He will accomplish what He wants for me in whatever situation I face. And I am perfectly safe if He is there. Then we move down to verses 10 to 12. And if you spend yourselves on behalf of the hungry and satisfy the needs of the oppressed, then your light will rise in the darkness and your night will become like the noonday. The Lord will guide you always. He will satisfy your needs in a sun-scorched land and will strengthen your frame. You will be like a well-watered garden, like a spring whose waters never fail. Your people will rebuild the ancient ruins and will raise up the age-old foundations. You will be called repairer of broken walls, restorer of streets with dwellings. Again, I'd suggest you put this in your own words, as I've done. The Lord will change your or our darkness to light. He will guide you. He will give you everything you need, even in difficult times. He will strengthen you. You will flourish like a garden that's well watered. Your life will be beautiful and productive. You will be like a spring that never goes dry. And you will rebuild what seemed lost. Wonderful promises. And the last promise is in verse 14. Then you will find your joy in the Lord, and I will cause you to ride in triumph on the heights of the land and to feast on the inheritance of your father Jacob. It seems to me that God is saying that He will enable us to conquer every mountain, every obstacle. We will find our joy in the Lord, and He will give us our inheritance, the riches of His grace. And Isaiah seals it with this last part of the verse that says, For the mouth of the Lord has spoken. What God says, He will do. Have a great day. Enjoy the promises of God as we learn to worship Him in acceptable ways. God bless.